Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Nerdy Nero's channel. Thanks for joining me with another video today. Today I want to talk about in terms of the reselling, my experiences with different platforms and where I currently sell, and my personal opinions about certain things. So pretty much my reselling journey started about a decade ago, and I was just trying to get rid of some of the stuff I had at home which I was not using, and that's kind of caught the reselling bug. So what I did was, at that time there was, and I think even this today, there is an app called 5 Miles. I had downloaded that app, I uploaded a bunch of stuff, and stuff started selling. Then I also ended up doing a yard sale in my neighborhood, and yeah, I mean, that's how pretty much I started selling for the most part. I wasn't selling online or shipping anything. Then slowly I moved to eBay, started listing there, learned some hard lessons, I guess, initially, because I didn't fully did research about the fees and how everything worked. But once I had got hold of everything, I was selling on eBay primarily, for shipping online. Again, for once you go from kind of selling locally through yard sales or local apps to shipping, there's surely a step change in terms of the equipment you need to invest in. So for example, I invested in a thermal printer, and so also you have to ship things in time, you have to grow your online store, get good ratings, because then you will get more traffic, and your stuff will sell quicker. So yeah, it took me a good amount of time to become a top rated seller on eBay, and I was selling quite a lot at that time. But in a different video which I have posted yesterday, I had shared the story of the tragic experience, really a horrible experience I had with eBay, because of something which was not my fault, and I felt like eBay didn't had my back. I was restricted. My selling account was suspended to sell on eBay, and this was several years ago. And that time I realized, as a lesson learned, that by putting all the eggs in one basket, because eBay had become my primary source of kind of reselling income, that is not the best way to go. You need to diversify yourself. You need to sell on multiple platforms. And at that time I was informed of by somebody I knew in the reselling community about the app called Mercari, and it was new at that time. So I started uploading on Mercari. I remember uploading on OfferUp. On OfferUp I have sold some stuff, but there is just too much scams going on OfferUp, so I'm not a huge OfferUp fan myself. Plus the fees are ridiculous as well. So for me, there was no incentive of going hard on OfferUp. But I started selling on Mercari, started growing my shop there. Today I think I have sold upwards of probably 6,000 items on there, and every year I'm growing my kind of the revenue on Mercari. So Mercari still remains to be one of my favorite marketplace. Alongside Mercari, what I also started doing was, through the regular folks who would buy from me again and again, I started selling wholesale to them. So I would make less profit an item, but I was able to move the inventory. So this is another lesson learned for me. There was one time where I had upwards of $10,000 or $15,000 worth of inventory sitting on my shelf. And again, I am a small reseller. I'm doing this as a side hustle. But what I realized was, by trying to sell things for the maximum dollar, the stuff will sell slowly, and I realized that even more after my eBay account was suspended, because eBay is a good place to sell stuff quicker because you get a lot of traffic. But so what I started doing was I started selling wholesale, and actually I sold to a lot of resellers themselves. So I will find deals and kind of items at reduced prices, and I usually deal with new items because I don't like to. That just minimizes the amount of returns and unsatisfied customers. But I pretty much started selling wholesale, where I would ship a bunch of stuff together to these folks, and I started using a lot of PayPal invoicing. So as you all know, I mean, PayPal charges about 3% in fees, so that's probably the lowest out there. But what you want to be sure of is you are selling to somebody you can trust, and some of the lessons I have learned over time as well is, depending upon how much stuff you are shipping, do buy insurance, because nowadays there has been just too many incidents where USPS or UPS will, and those are the two services I usually use, will lose your package. So yeah, I kind of started wholesaling as well. I do try to do a couple of garage sales a year, which is what my neighborhood allows, and I usually do it a couple of weekends if possible. And I started moving a lot of stuff through that as well. And so these are kind of some of the different things I have tried. Just recently, I also have started selling on Whatnot, where I try to do at least one live auction on Whatnot a week in the evenings after work. And that has been helping move a lot of stuff as well, because typically you can sell more than 100 items in a couple of hours, for example, in one setting. So again, I am still a new to Whatnot. I'm still learning, I'm still improving, still improvising. But yeah, like today, the way it stands today is I am very active on Mercari, and I will link my store link and a referral link to Mercari in my notes in the description below. And then the second place I would say I am, oh yeah, I forgot to do mention, sorry, I'm all over the place in this video, but it's just like I said, I diversified the heck out of it after having that bad experience with eBay and my inventory sitting on the shelves for months. So today I also sell on Facebook Marketplace. I have a good amount of following there, where I have repeat customers, and so I do sell locally as well. But since I usually run out of time on any day, I usually try to ship stuff, because I can do that once my kids go to sleep in the evenings. So today I sell on Mercari, I sell on Whatnot, I sell on Facebook Marketplace, I sell wholesale to some of my repeat buyers, and also do garage sales at least a couple of times a year. So that is kind of what my split is in terms of where I am selling today. I would highly recommend you diversify, and you have at least more than a couple of places, if preferably three, a minimum of 3 places you are selling, because you never know when your account will get restricted for any odd reason. Sometimes it's not at all your fault. So and then having a good loyal customer base. Again, I don't try to be greedy to get the most dollar out of any item. I try to give good deals to my customers, because of that way they will come back. So that's another thing to keep in mind, is at the end of the day you will make more money by selling more items rather than selling less items for trying to maximize that profit margin. So yeah, and also obviously providing good customer service, so that you have good ratings and good loyal customer base is critical. So yeah, I think I would end the video by saying that it has been, the reselling is something which requires patience. It's not going to happen overnight, and so be patient. You will make mistakes, you will lose money sometimes, but overall at the end of the month or end of the year, you look at your finances, and if you think you made a decent profit, it's worth it, right? So and again, things will get better every year, and that's what I've seen. Like, if so far you're moving in the right trajectory, then it's worth it for me. So I still do it. I still plan to grow this as a side hustle. I don't have any plans to go full-time reselling. I still think there's too much risk for that. So yeah, but I enjoy it because I'm a big technology fan, and that's what kind of items I deal with. So yeah, please give me your thoughts about, and also let me know which platforms you all sell. Please comment below with your choices of platforms. I know there's a lot more than what I am using today, depending upon what you are selling. And also, if you would give me a like and a subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I would link kind of my stores at Whatnot and Mercari, along with the referral links if you want to sign up for some coupons, in the description below as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found it valuable. Take care. Bye bye.